Chad Buzamok says, got here late. Great Chippa call this morning. We got Chad feeling like, dude, I do that to everybody. I don't even try. I'm not, I don't understand it. I got back to doing a radio show is what I got back to doing. I learned that universe that I dipped my toe into for a while is full of so many sensitive, what we would have called in our radio days, these were the social justice warriors. These were the Karens. These were the, back in the 2016, 2018 times, these are the guys who take things way too seriously. They get way too high and way too low on shit. It's just calm down, have some fun. You'll be happier. But because it's coming from me, even though I'm right on all this stuff, they can't accept it. They have to hate it because it's me. I also realized I'm the only one making any content. I'm the only one actually doing a show. So, they have to follow me. If they don't, they'll starve. If you don't follow me, who else is doing? All these other assholes are just sitting in a circle talking at each other. So you got to actually look at the guy who's not looking at you and doing other stuff. It's shameful. It's sad. It's pathetic. Sure. But I get it. I understand it. I just wish they could be honest with themselves about what they need. By the way, no. Ric Flair did not call me back today. I did not get a call back from Rick. Never. I would have recorded it for you guys with his permission. Buzamok says Aaron starting cover for when after Geno and Kiki complain, Aaron took them to cheap shit dinner. I just have this feeling. My feeling says that after they leave, I don't think Keanu's done turning on the toe in her lifetime. I think at some point down the road, not immediately, maybe later on, you're going to hear complaints from Keanu about their trip to Minnesota and how I was not the best host in the world or what. Geno's not going to say a word. Geno's going to be very complimentary. He's going to be very nice. I don't know about you guys, but I think Keanu's got one more heel turn in her. One more heel turn. And I think she'll turn it back. I think she'll turn the heel. She'll go back to babyface. See, she switches back and forth more than actual pro wrestlers. But I think Keanu will turn again. I think Keanu will be like, Aaron took us to the shittiest places. And I'm not trying to be mean, but Aaron took us to the shittiest places, and I hate his dog. No, she would never say that about Gordy. And then Keanu. And then Geno will be in the background going, what he did was fine. He was gracious. Don't be a... It'll be good content. And I think that's mostly will be why Keanu does it. For the gram, as the kids say. Maybe Dago Doesn't Die says, maybe tonight even. Jane says, Geno was very upset because his bride turned on Aaron. It was just, when Keanu... And when Keanu called me back in October of last year, she was so worried. She was so scared. She was so up over, what she was hearing and seeing that I couldn't. Should I have been mad? Should I have held a grudge? Maybe. Maybe people should hold grudges in those instances. But she was, I'm sorry for what went on between us. I really apologize, but I really need to talk to you. So I'm like, you know what? Okay. Sounds good. Now, will it happen again? I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. I think it would be funny if she did have another knife in the back heel turn in her, but I'm not sure. Miss Tay says, Aaron, are you proposing to SP on the golf course with Kiki and Geno? No, but I thought we would recreate that wonderful picture. Remember that picture of Geno, myself, Keanu and April after our round of golf? I think I'm going to redo that picture of us, and we'll have Geno, Keanu, me, and I'll just be holding a garden hoe because I'm going to help the golf course take care of the green when we're done. I think that would be a fun little picture. Mad Move says, this is like a fake Mersh story. Got it. No, why would I make up a story where I didn't get a kiss, I didn't get laid. I blew it. I blew it. I don't even know how I blew it. We just went out. We had a decent time. It was a good date. It just, it didn't become anything. Papa Shop says, you blew it because you look like that. Nah. Oodles of Toodles says, surprise, surprise, you blew it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Mad Move says, next you're going to have a hat and dark glasses to cover your goofy eyes. They better be there. Oh, wait, no, I have to narrow in. How do you make it look like you don't have shoulders? I don't understand how you can get that look. Like, I square my shoulders back. I have some shoulders. Not a ton, but I've got shoulders. You know, I'm a tall guy. Got some whatever. How do you, because it's not like he doesn't have hunched forward shoulders. They don't exist. It's like he can, and like you hunch them, you still got shoulders. He like has them hunched, but they're also down and they're not real. It's insane. Oodles of Toodles says, committed relationships have never stopped you before. All right. Let's just, everybody just calm down, okay? Everybody just take it easy. All right, let's I'm turning over a new leaf. I lived my midlife crisis from like 20 to 36. So my midlife crisis is now being a monogamous, decent, settled down partner and father. That's as soon as that Tahoe breaks down in a few years, I'm going right back to a Chrysler Town and Country. That's my midlife crisis mobile. Numero Uno says, not so subtle reminders that successful radio guys do lots of work on their shows and careers. How dare you? I called Ric Flair today. Mr. Snurdly used to call people for Rush Limbaugh. Chad Buzamok says, when's no research ever stopped you from talking about something? Yeah, but there's a difference between doing no research and having zero confidence in your ability to bullshit and trick people. I usually have done no research, but have the utmost confidence in myself to be able to bullshit something that you'll buy.